Hi, I'm Georgianne Bender.
And I'm Rich KIZER.
We want to bring you one more video because we're in the holiday home stretch, and there are two things that we really want you to concentrate on this weekend next. The first one is this. Make sure that every single person who comes into your store is treated with respect and dignity and treated like they're the most important people in the world, because they are. They're going to be harried. They're coming in for their last minute gifts. Yeah, be ready with ideas and suggestions and make them feel at home and welcome, because you know that every other store they're going in, because you're experiencing the same thing. People aren't so nice the week before Christmas. They're not so glad to see you. So make sure in your store they are.
They're tired. Yeah. Everybody's tired and it's pushing and shoving.
You can't be tired until after the first.
You know, I think it was the last video that we talked about having a top 10 list of gift ideas, top 10 for boys and girls and men and women. And if you did do that, God bless you. It's working. We're getting phone calls like crazy. If you did not, these last couple of days of Christmas are the time to have that list prepared. Go through the store, find those top 10 gift items, and make sure, because when they come in now, they're in a mood that they just got to buy something. And what a great opportunity for you to sell them the things that you want off that list.
Take a look at this face, because I guarantee he'll be coming into somebody's store and he needs that top 10 list of holiday gifts.
I do.
Oh, do you ever? The other thing we want you to do is make sure that everybody on the sales floor understands the stock positions, right?
Yeah, and that's important, because what's going to happen right after the holidays is we're going to get a lot of people bringing back returns. And our mission should not be to say, let's just give them back their money. That's a sale lost. But let's work with them to exchange or replace the item that they got with another size or a different color or something that they really want. But if our salespeople aren't really trained and told how to do it, what'll happen is they'll just look at a customer and say, would you like your money back? And, you know, it's probably not what you want them to do.
That's what the customer wants. The customer wants the opportunity for you to get... Listen, if I got a gift from somebody and I don't like it and I'm returning it and somebody says to me, would you like your money back? Okay, I would like my money back. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Why do you look at me when you say, if I got a gift back?
So instead you say, would you like me to hold this item for you up here at the service counter or the checkout while you go and look for something else? So in other words, offer an exchange first, because a lot of people come in, they're not thinking about immediately asking for their money back. They do want an exchange, but if you right away say, would you like your cash back? They're going for it.
You know what? I just had it happen. Last Saturday I went to a men's store and I bought a sweater for myself. And I took it home and I put it on and it was too small. Just a little too small. So I went back there and I said to someone else, I said, I'd like to return this sweater. It's just a little too small. And the guy said, it's your lucky day, because I got the next size up right over here. Let's go get it for you. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I mean, I kind of felt like it. And I don't think that's what they meant. Here's what I do believe. I believe that your people and you, it's just as he probably did, knew very, very well what was in the store before it came down to the return days. And they knew where they were in stock and the colors they had and everything else. So they were ready to talk intelligently to a customer about taking and making a return.
That's good. They saw you coming.
Yeah.
Follow the golden rule. You know what that is. Treat others the way that they want to be treated. And that's acknowledging every customer with dignity and respect and making eye contact. And be empathetic, not sympathetic. Sympathetic means I feel exactly how you feel and I'm giving away the store. Empathetic is I understand how you feel, I just don't feel that way.
You always feel empathetic with me.
I do. I'm very empathetic with you. So take a walk in your customer's shoes, look at the big picture, and try and help them the best that you can help them. And this is really important in this day and age, because it used to be that customers, if they were unhappy with something, they'd go back and they'd tell maybe 10 of their closest friends that they didn't have a good experience in your store. Now they're going to flame you on Facebook and Twitter and on blogs and any place they can possibly go. And if that happens to you, make sure that you answer positively and try and help the customer work through that. So in other words, you have to be responsive and show a willingness to help every customer promptly and to their satisfaction.
They're going to flame you.
They're going to flame you.
What a terrible term. Oh, that's terrible. Don't talk about that.
It's a real term. I didn't make that up.
I know you didn't. I know. I'd give you credit. But what I was going to say about that is, if you stop pointing
at people.
Okay. Get on Google Alerts. Put your name under Google Alert, your personal name, your business name, whatever. What that does is anytime anything on the internet is mentioned about you, you'll get an email from Google, and it'll say you were mentioned, click here, and you can go right to it. And you'll find out if someone's really bad-mouthing you. We think you ought to know that, don't you? And on top of that, if you don't have Google alerts, if you don't have any way to find out, the one thing that we learned is the internet will never call you for your side of the story. So someone says something bad, you can't respond to it, you don't respond to it, it's true.
Okay, so ask if you can hold the item while they look for something else, follow the golden rule, be responsive, keep your promises. If you make a promise to a customer, if you're going to call them back, if you're going to look for something, if you're going to special order, make sure that they do that. And the other thing is never tell a customer no.
No, you know what? That's a bad deal. You're never allowed to do that. Make sure your people understand. You can't say anything like, we can't do that. Whatever that is, we can't do that. Unless they're ready to come after the comma and say, we can't do that, but what we can do is this. Because this is a return time and it's a real sensitive time. People are agitated.
They're agitated, but they can be your best friends.
They will be.
If you treat them the way that you would like to be treated if you go into somebody else's
store. And you know what?
Store.
If you treat them really well, in this kind of an arena where everybody's not being treated very well, you'll stand out like a shining star. And what's more important to you than even at that point to build customer relationships, even when they're going through that time?
That's a good point. I like that.
I know.
A retail study once found that 15% of customers will go someplace else to shop if someplace else has different pricing. They're not going to come to your store, they'll leave your store if they don't like your prices. And 15% of customers will come to your store and never come back again if they don't like the product that you sell.
So that's 30%.
That's right.
70% of customers will leave because of the lack of a quality interaction with the people in the store when they work with them. That's a scary thought. Make sure your people are on beam and they're doing exactly what they need to do from your perspective to make sure the customer's happy when they walk out. No frowns walking out the door. That's the goal.
You get one shot to get Holiday 2010 right, and this is your last 2 weeks to do it right.
That's right.
Now, I just want to address one other thing. Many of you have sent emails and called, and you've wondered what Rich got me for Christmas this year, because if you've been to any of our seminars, you'll know that last year he got me an executive dartboard, which you enjoy playing with, I guess. See, here's the thing. I always tell people, and my kids, don't ever buy Mommy anything off those tables in the center of the aisles in department stores. No, because that's the stuff where the stores make the most markup. You got them in your store too, right? Merchandise Outpost. But that's not where the greatest gifts come from. So we tell people to stay away from that. Rich hasn't quite got that yet. But then I walked into the office today, and Rich is holding this box, this beautiful box from Tiffany, and it's all wrapped up in this gorgeous white ribbon, and I'm really excited because last year it was the executive dartboard, but this year Tiffany. And let me tell you something, guys. You mess anything up, you pretty much are going to get a pass if you come home with a box, something cool from Tiffany, right? Yeah. Laugh nervously. Go ahead. I found out that it's from our prop closet, and it's the piece that we use in our branding seminar.
I wasn't playing a joke on you. I was cleaning the closet up.
Yes, I understand. But Rich did give
laying on her desk.
Rich did give me my Christmas present this year, and it's really nice. Look what he got me. He got me a heated, extendable ice scraper. A magic ice scraper.
Plug it in the heater in your car.
Yeah, you plug it into your cigarette lighter in your car, and it will melt.
It works. It extends. The handle extends. It gets really hot. Frost is gone.
Please. I beseech you.
It's a great gift.
I beseech you.
You'll be happy tonight when you
Make
go out there.
Make those lists
snowing
of
like
top
crazy
10 holiday gifts. So when people like Rich walk in and they have absolutely no idea to buy, please help them out. Save a partnership.
Oh, that was low.
Look it, come on, that's my public service. Come on, he got me a melted ice scraper. Be kind to me, Mr. Hardware Retailer, when I come in the day after Christmas to exchange it.
So anyway, it's a great.
Changes the
I guess
subject.
I blew that.
It changes the subject.
It's a great time to build customer relationships.
Yes, it is. It is. And until we talk to you next year, I'm George.
And I'm Rich saying Merry Christmas and the happiest and prosperous New Year.
Year's. And we'll talk to you soon.